Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. I am really excited to do this video. It's one that I've been kind of wanted to share with you guys for a while now. It's been on my list, so I'm finally sitting down to do it, which I actually think this is the perfect timing to do it anyways. I'm going to share with you guys how I have been like keeping track or documenting each year of my kids' life. When Lily was first born, I tried to do the old-fashioned print out the pictures and put them in an album, and I maybe did the first like 6 months of her life, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like I need a 2017, what was 14 at the time, version of this. So I have been doing Shutterfly books for my kids from the very first year that Lily was born. Before kids, I like to scrapbook, and since having kids, the time to scrapbook isn't there. And also, scrapbooking takes up a lot of real estate in your house to house everything. So what I love about Shutterfly, it's like a way of scrapbooking, but digitally. And I'm in love with it. I'm obsessed with it. And so I'm going to share with you guys how I do it. And then also, the other struggle was I didn't want to make stuff like this and then just like throw it in a drawer or like hide it on a shelf somewhere where no one really sees it. So I'm also going to share with you where I put these in my house that's available for anyone who wants to see. And then I could kind of see them too. I've kind of worked them into like art decor. So I'm going to share that with you guys. So let's get started. So this is Lily's first year and this is Max's first year. So let me show you Lily's first. So it just starts off the front page. It has like one of her newborn pictures that we took, her name, the date she was born, the time, how much she weighed, and how long she was. And then when you open it up, this is kind of like the title page. Again, this just goes over detail of her name, when she was born. She actually spent time in the NICU, so I mentioned that on here. I list the hospital and the doctor that delivered her. So what I've done with both Max and Lily is I've dedicated the first page to the ultrasound pictures and then pictures of me being pregnant. So it was a way to also document the pregnancy, showed me getting bigger, the ultrasound, the one where we found out Lily was a girl. For Lily, I ended up having 3 baby showers. So the next couple of pages, I go over the baby showers and I show those. And then we get into the pictures of when they were actually born. So these are just pictures of her in the hospital the day that she was born. This talks about her being in the NICU, so I have pictures here from her NICU stay, when I first got to hold her, when Andrew was feeding her. And then we go on to, these are newborn pictures of her on here. These are pictures of some of our, like our parents, grandparents, and our siblings holding Lily for the first time. Then I just do random, just pictures of the rest of our family kind of meeting Lily for the first time. And then I go into kind of like her first. The way I like to do this is just in chronological order of what her first would have been. So she was born in May, so her first like real holiday would have been the 4th of July. Then in September she had her baby dedication, so that came next. October was her first Halloween. Then December she took her first flight, so I have that documented in here. Then it was first Christmas, and then my grandma, her great grandma, ended up passing away the first year she was born, and she did get to meet her. So on here I just kind of have it in a loving memory of great grandma Pauline, and I just have pictures of Lily with her, 4 generations of me, my mom, my grandma, and Lily, and then I just have a couple pictures in here from her funeral. Then we go into Lily's first Easter. I have a page dedicated to bath time because Lily loved bath time. So I felt like we took a lot of bath time pictures of Lily, so I have a page on that. And then we go into her 12-month. What I love about Shutterfly is the different themes that they have. And some of the ones that they have is like the baby's first year. So they have templates that are specific to like the first of the baby. And one of those is they have like a template where you could put in the first, the 12-month pictures, because nowadays we always take that 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month pictures. And so they have a page specifically to help you lay that out. So this is her 12-month worth of pictures that I took. And then over here I have a milestone page, and in here I just documented kind of the couple first, when she started sleeping through the night, when she started having started eating, when she got her first tooth, her first flight, her first cold, stuff like that. And then her book ends with her first birthday. So I just have pictures of her on her first birthday, and then her first birthday party. And then this is her in a hanbok. My husband is half Korean. His mom is from Korea. So wearing a hanbok on their first birthday is a Korean tradition, and what's great is that this hanbok was actually sent to us from his grandparents in Korea. So this came straight from Korea. I love it. And then the last page is just a collage of a bunch of our favorite pictures that didn't make it into necessarily the rest of the book. And that's kind of how that one ends. So let me show you Max's first year. Now the one complaint I will have with Shutterfly is the options of boy books versus the girl theme books. There are so many cute themes that could go for a girl, but for a boy, I was not happy with all. The majority of them were super baby, which I didn't like. I just didn't like them. It took me like 3 or 4 different themes to finally pick this one, and then I'm working on his second year book right now, and I don't like any of the themes at all. So let me show you what I ended up picking for his first year book. So the front cover just has a picture of him on one of his newborn pictures, his name, the date he was born, and the side also has his name and the date he was born. So same thing with him. When you open the front page here, it just has a picture of him and the details of when he was born, how much he weighed, where he was born, and the doctor that delivered him. And here I did a little bit different with his, but these are 2 ultrasound pictures I had of him. One, I think this is like the very first ultrasound we got, and this is one of the last ones we have of him, and then these are just the pictures of me being pregnant, and this was the day that I delivered him. And then I had 2 baby showers with Max, so I just document both baby showers here. And then we go into him. So this was, he had no NICU stay like Lily did. So these are just pictures of him in the hospital right when he was delivered. A picture of me right before we delivered him. I had a C-section with both of them. And then the infamous picture of Lily meeting him for the first time. She was not happy about it. She was 20 months old at the time, and she just was not happy about meeting her baby brother. Then the next page here is just dedicated to some awesome newborn pictures we have of Max. Then we go into pictures of him and his nursery. I loved his nursery. I have an entire video that I did on his nursery. It was featured. Pop Sugar picked it up on their social media and showed it. I loved his nursery, so I wanted to make sure I documented some of the cute aspects of his nursery there. And then I did a whole picture just on him sleeping. A lot of these he was sucking his thumb. Oh, 2 of them he was sucking his thumb. But he was just, I had some really cute sleeping pictures of him, so I decided to just do a page on that. And then we did a trip to Vegas when he was a baby, so that's where our family's at, if you don't know. So it was like a family vacation here, and so I have just pictures of the different grandparents and parents holding him, our family pictures here. There's more family pictures here. Then Max went to Disneyland for the first time when he was just 3 or 4 months old. 3 months old, so I have pictures from the Disneyland trip here. And then it was his first Easter, and all of this was in order. So the date that we went to Vegas, the date that he went to Disneyland was in March. Then we came to Easter, which was I think end of March, and then April his baby dedication. So it goes in order of events that happened in their life. So we have Easter, his baby dedication, 4th of July, our annual family pictures, his first Halloween. We ended up selling our house and moving from LA to Sacramento during his first year. So I just documented that here. And I have a picture of his nursery filled, and then his nursery where it's kind of empty, and all that's in here is him and his crib. So I have that in there. And then his first Christmas, of course, and then his 12 months of pictures. I also have a milestone page on here. And then again, it ends here with his first birthday. And then his hanbok picture too. And his hanbok also came from Korea from his grandparents. Well, his great-grandparents. And then it ends with a collage of just fun pictures that didn't make it into the rest of the book. Again, with Shutterfly, they kind of have a theme, like a baby theme, that helps you document their first year to make sure you're getting those first holidays and whatnot. And then I have it end, like I said, on their birthdays. So what I've done for going forward, so what I have here is Lily's second year of life, and this starts, so I do it from birthday to birthday. So her birthday's in May, so this will pick up anything that happens from her birthday birthday on May 18th to her 2nd birthday. So this is her 2nd year. This is just a cute picture of her. It just says 2015, 2016. It has her name. The side says her name, and it says year 2. So then it just has this opening page here. It says, say hello to next year. And I just kind of have like some stuff I said to her about that year, things that she did, becoming a sister and all that stuff. And I just have some cute pictures there. So one of the first big things that happened to her, year 2 of her life in July, she actually had July 13th, 2015, she actually had a hernia surgery. And so she was 15 months old at the time. So I had the first milestone, so I have that on here. And then in October, this was her 2nd Halloween. I have that documented. November, it says November down here, we took our family pictures. December, we went to Knott's Berry Farm, and that was her first time ever riding rides, so I have that documented in here. And then we get to December for Christmas, so I have her 2nd Christmas. And then in January is when her brother was born, so I have this documenting only child expired. Again, this great picture of her not being happy about it. And then this was when we did Max's newborn session. We got some cute pictures of her too. And then in February, we introduced the idea of a potty. She definitely was not potty trained. It took about another year until she was potty trained, but I do have a picture of her sitting on the toilet for the first time. And then a couple other times we sat her on the toilet. One time she was not happy about it, but they're just so cute. And then her first time to Disneyland, so you'll see that these kind of overlap, but with hers and Max's. But this was her first time to Disneyland. She was super excited to meet Mickey Mouse. The first time we bought her a bike, and so I have pictures of here of her and her dad putting it together. Her first Mommy and Me dance class is in here. That was in March. And then Easter. And then that same family vacation that I showed you in Max's first year, I have it here in her book. Some cute pictures of her with her grandparents. And then this is just a collage that says #thankful, and I just kind of make a little note to her in here. And then I just have some really, really cute pictures of just her and us, and then her and Max. And then her 2nd year of life, she had 2 best friends, Minnie Mouse and Lammy from Doc McStuffins. So I have a page dedicated to that because we had some really cute pictures of her with each of them. And then it ends with her 2nd birthday. And then a collage of just some really funny and cute pictures we had of her doing silly things that year. And that's how that one ends. So those are the 3 that I have printed. Lily just turned 3 in May, so that book I am almost done with. What's great about this is it's online, so throughout the year I'll add stuff when I want to be creative. I could go on there and just design some things on there. So her 3rd year is almost done. I just got to finalize a few pages, print that out. I started her 4th year book, and Max's 2nd year book I have started. So I love doing this, and I'm so excited about this. So let me show you now how I have them displayed in our house. So there's a big wall in our living room that I've kind of dedicated to the kids, tastefully I hope. On this wall I have 4 pictures, 2 of each of them. Each of them have their newborn pictures up there, and then they each have a current picture. Then I just have a shelf with a sign that says, for this child we have prayed. And then this little letterboard was from Lily's first day of school. And then below the shelf I have this really cute kind of basket shelf that hangs on the wall, and this is where I put their books in. It's so fun because I've had people come over, they see them, they want to look at them. They're still part of the house, easy for us to see, and I absolutely love it. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it kind of inspired you or gave you ideas of what you could do with all those million of digital pictures that we take every year of our kids. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button down below so we can be friends here on YouTube. If you have any video ideas of stuff that you would love to see from me, seriously, leave them in the comments below. I would love to do some video requests by you guys. So yeah, until our next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.